The 9th of June, Rabbi Furst, Havos Halavovos,
Right. Thank
Heshbon.
you, Lou. Right. Thank you, Lou. As Lou mentioned, this is Rabbi Shlomo First here, Yeshiva. Salman Upson, Yerushalayim, here Zoom, learning Sefer Chavos Halavovos and Shosh Heshbon or Nefesh. And we are in the ninth of the 30 Heshbonis, which a person should have in mind when he's going through his thoughts of the day. Okay. Okay, let's see. We can begin again. Um, yeah. This is a very difficult piece. Um, yeah. Um, right. Again, let's start again with Haisa Tfila Milas Ve'inyanim. As we said yesterday, prayer has to do with the words and also the concepts, right?
You want to start at Vaisa?
I think so. Let's start again with there. Let's see. Why am I not seeing you guys?
I can see you. I can see Meir.
Okay, very good. All right. Something must be astray.
Is
Let's
your
see.
let's see, what would it be? I can see you, so your camera's working fine.
Right.
Uh,
Okay, well, we'll leave it for now. Let's not waste time.
all right, here we go. Vaisa Hatafila Melos the
Milos, words.
Milos Milos the Inyanei Inyanim Veha Milos Tzrichos Al Ha Inyan Veha Anin Eno Tzarich El Ha Dibur. Uh, and it is that his prayer, the words and the subject, um, and the words, uh, he needs to think. Uh, but he doesn't need to speak. I
Right.
know what I'm saying.
That's again. That's why. Yeah. So, hi. I said again. Hi. Said tefillah milos v'inyanim. Prayer consists of words and concepts.
Right.
Milos tzrika says ha'inyan, and the words are needed for the concept, right? That basically what that means. I think that what it means to say is the words take their form based on the concept. And then it's only what's simply left after that is that you should vocalize dibur. You should vocalize it.
So once you connect the words with the concepts, then you still need to verbalize. You can't just think the concepts. Still need to verbalize.
That's right. I think that's what it's saying.
כשאפשר לסדרו balev, and it's possible to arrange in the heart. He who ikar kivanaso the alav mish an mig Gamatsanu, because the essence of his intention, what is Mishan?
Sean, like it relies migam naso. It relies the completion of this is dependent upon the kavana.
What is Migamaso?
That what he's expecting, meaning what he's trying to accomplish. Meaning what he's trying to accomplish with his prayers, it depends essentially upon his kavana.
Hello, tir'eh ma she'amaro Razal be'et hadchak. And is it not that he sees that which is said by the sages at a time of an emergency?
He's going to illustrate. He's going to illustrate this point now.
Bal Kri Mahar.
That's a Balkari person
Balkari.
Right, Balkari.
Balkari. That's a person who has an emission.
Right, he has to go to the mikveh to purify himself.
Okay, so a Balkari may har Belibo. What's mehar?
From the word hihurim, for that thoughts he should think. Balkari, who's forbidden to say the words, so he should at least think the words.
He's thinking his heart. The Eno Mivarech, but he doesn't bless. Lo Lefanai, below the Acharai. Not before, not afterwards. V'his yaro lekatzar be'enei, but be'inyanei hatefila betifla kitzara ve'elu hayu hamilim ikar hatfila. The his ero, I don't know.
Again, is the case he's bringing down as an illustration is a person who's a Balkari, so he's forbidden to make the bracha. Either I believe we're talking about the bracha of Birkus Hamazon and Hamotzi, so he can't make the bracha neither before or afterwards, but he should mehar belivoy. He should at least think the thoughts in his head, in his mind, right? Vatiru lekatzer inyani atfil, and they mattered him to shorten hatiru. They permitted him to shorten the contents of his prayers. Tefillah Katsara was a shortened prayer.
With a shortened prayer. The and these
Well, the if, and this means if,
and if.
See you later.
Have a good day, G. And if it is that his words are the essence of the prayer, then it is not permissible for him to shorten because of panim. What's panim? Faces? Face?
well, no, it's an expression, b'shum panim, in any case.
In any
B'shum panim,
case.
in any case. So if the essence of prayer would be the words, then it would be never allow him to shorten his prayers, because you're missing the essence of the prayer by shortening the words. You're not meeting your obligation. So he's bringing a proof from here that it can't be that the words of prayer are the central aspect of the prayers.
So the words are not the central aspect?
Nope. The kavanah is the central aspect of your prayers.
Uh-huh. I see. Al Cain T Cain. Therefore he fixes it.
No, this is Chazal. Therefore, Tikkun, meaning Chazal had established.
Therefore he can establish.
Well, no, Chazal established.
Therefore Chazal established my brother Inyan Tefilascha Belivcha V'ho V'hashohu Ad Aim Devarcha. So it's Chazal established my brother the concept of the prayer in your heart. And the thoughts with your words. Is that I get that right? The word hoshohu, is that means the thoughts?
Well, it means they should be parallel to your words. And therefore, when a person's praying, right, the job that a person's supposed to have, one of the things a person's supposed to do while he's davening, he should make sure that what his prayers are in his heart should be equal, should be parallel to what he's saying with his dibur.
V'kevan bahem kavana achas la Elokim umipnei gufcha mikol te nu osayich v'kashar choshicha ure yonich may his asak dibar bidavar midivrei haolam im hatefillah. So since his intention is he has one intention for Hashem, upenei gufcha, and the face of his body, mikol to no osicha. I don't know this word. To new osicha.
That's your movements, meaning what should we do at the time when you're davening? Your what you're saying should be equal to what you're thinking in your heart, and you should have one intention that you are serving a Kadosh Baruch Hu, and you should free pano gufo. You should free your body. You should free your body from all uh, movement, from all movement.
Meaning what? You should be still?
Yeah, I mean you're like you're standing in front of the king, right? Exactly.
But what about shuckling? Aren't you supposed to shuckle?
That's 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 part of it, but that's not what we're considering to be movement in this case. That's not really you're not really accomplishing anything with that kind of movement.
Uh-huh. Okay. Ukashar, and it's difficult?
Good, right? Now, that the you should no, this is to connect. You should connect choshcha ve'onecha. You should connect your desires and roinecha, your thoughts.
Uh, and, to be immersed in your thoughts?
Well, here it says like rather a little bit different. It said because choshcha roinecha minas asek b'davar medivrei olam imetfila, and you should combine both your your expectations and your thoughts, um, and avoid things which are mundane at the time of your prayers.
Uh, Hakasha bima she'ata osei lemilchach. What's the milchach?
That's the I think that's when you're doing with your work, when you're involved with your activities. Vikasha b'ma sha'ata osa l'malacha. And it's difficult when you're going to be doing your work.
Kishe'ata mis asek behodato usha vacho Sipur Tov Osav Im Sach Lo So Sichlo So B'matz Fonecha B'mitzfonecha.
This is a little bit difficult here. He's saying V'kasha b'masha at osa l'malacha. It's going to be difficult if at the time when you're praying you're involved with your work. Because atem is asik b'hodasoi. At the time when you're supposed to be involved with hodasa, praising Hashem, v'shavku, exalting Hashem, v'sipur tovosov, and to speak about the benefits He does im sickles with all, and you're going to do this at the same time and then be involved with all the silly things. Sichlos is your silly things, foolish things, bitzmunecha, that are hidden away in your mind. You're going to be thinking about all the silly things that are hidden away in your mind when you're supposed to be thinking of all the different things that Hashem wants you to accomplish in this world.
Kol shechein, how much more so? Havorei Yis Allah, that when His blessing ascends, Hamash Kif. What's Hamash Kif?
That your outlook, excuse me, your outlook, right?
That your outlook.
Well, actually, this is this is a reference to a Kadosh Baruch Hu. Kol shekain haboira yis ala mishkafi al yul yosecha v'tzpunecha, and it's even more so when no, it's even more so knowing that a Kadosh Baruch Hu is a mashkif, he's observing your inside life and your outside life. You follow that?
Trying to get line the words up with what you just said. Galu Yichai is your outside life, your revealed life. Umitzvoncha is your inner life.
Yeah, those things which are hidden in your mind, meaning gilyucha, those which were those things which were revealed about you, and which and those things which are hidden about you.
Right, right.
You're not gonna hide from Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Don't think Hashem is unaware of what you're doing visibly and mentally, because He sees through you in all ways possible.
Right. So how much more so when Hashem is observing your inner world and your outer world? Umin hatima. What's hatima?
That the from that's like from like what you see in Tosus bitmia. Bitmia is like something astounding, wonder. It's a wonder. Uminatemi, it's wondrous, right?
And it's wondrous. Tefillah Eitzelcha Amunas Ha Bore U Fik Dono. It's wondrous, or it's a wonder that that this prayer is faithful.
Well, it's I think it's like this, that it's wondrous because prayer by you is supposed to be an expression of your faith in a Kadosh Baruch Hu and your trust in him.
And your trust. Ki masar biadcha ein inyane unetana berosh beresuscha. What is this? Masar?
It's Mosa Biyadka. It is in your it's given over to you. Mosa is to give over to you. It's given over to you in your hands. In your the content of your prayers. Nesuna Barushka, and it's within your it's within your jurisdiction.
Lo yashkif alav zulaso. What's yashkif?
That 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 the sir is it not that Hashem is observing you? Is it not that Hashem is observing you?
Ve'im hispalel osa. And if you pray this way, kamo shit tziva havorei yisbarach, in the way that Hashem may be blessed has commanded you, yitzas yadei chovas, that he's commanded you in the way of your obligation, ha'amunah, to have faith, v'ik balnei, I don't know, v'ik balnei.
That now if so if your prayer is kamo shetzibra Hashem is bar, if your prayer is going to be like Hashem once has commanded you, Yosedei Chavos Amuna, then you will be fulfilling your obligation of faith. V'kabluna mimeno haboyer, and the prayer will be accepted by your Creator.
V'im lo tiyeh ne'eman ba belevcha ubelashoncha. And if not, then it will be
V'im lo tiyeh ne'eman. Well,
if it will not be faithful,
right, if you're not going to be faithful in your heart and with your tongue.
and with your tongue, tiyeh b'chezkas hakovim oso be'emunaso. And it will be the presumption that hakovim. What is hakovim?
That it'll be the Heskes HaKoivim also Bemura, that they are I think that they're false. I think that they're false in their faith. Is that how they explain it in your Sefer there, Mayor?
Let's see. Violate
Koibi,
trust scripture.
koibi no so bemunoso.
Uh, let's see. I'm trying to coordinate this. A, co a covim. Covim is usually fixed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Uh, will be counted on the. Just trying to find it.
Yeah. Right. He's talking about faith, being faithful with your heart and faithful with what you say.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't see that here.
One second. Let me take a look here. Shri.
Emoti in their mind if you don't have faith. Oh, here, maybe this is it. When your prayer, when you pray, you are not sincere either in your heart or your tongue.
Right.
You'll be counted among those who violate the trust in God.
Koibi, you'll be okay. Counted amongst. Okay, they make the counted amongst. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably it.
So Bechazkas Hakov Im is counted amongst.
You'll be included in those who are counted among those who um who who have no trust.
Who don't have trust or who do have trust.
No, is this
Baluna so is his trust, right?
right? Yeah, but if that's as long as he's going to be maybe he's not going to be Neman. He's going to be false. So he's going to be counted among those who have no trust.
Yeah, Vimloti, yeah. Never mind, right?
Oh, Im lo tia, I see. If he does not have trust uh, in his heart and his tongue, then he will be included in those that are counted. No,
Yeah, who violate God's trust.
Right.
V'amar hakasuv bahem, and it is said in the pasuk about this uh,
About them, about such
about
people.
about them.
Hmm.
He dor his phos hema banim lo iman
But
ba, because a generation. What is this word? Tifos.
right, that Dor hatipuchos heman banim lo imun bam. This is um a um, a wayward generation. Their children are without faith.
Let's see, 32.
V'amar be'anshe ha'emuna ha'emonos ha'no hagim bahem ke mishpatan v'kid v'kadi ni hen. And it says about these people, let's see, they are people of faith, and it's their custom, and they're accustomed in their law in the laws, with they're accustomed to the laws and the judgments. Einei v'ne'emnei eretz v'gomer. In the eyes of the faithful of the land.
Right. That has to do with those people who have faith and they are behaving with justice and with laws. So we see the aspect of davening properly is something which extends very far beyond the actual act of just praying. It reflects a person's faith and his trust in Hashem, and it also has ramifications for the general Klal Yisrael as well.
Ve'im ya'aseh mechovos hagufos me'umach. And if he does he fulfills his obligation of his body
Alone, mu'uma, like by itself. If he's going to fill his bodily obligation,
kesucha ukululev vishar ma zachrenu b'chelek chazeh. What is this word sucha?
that it'll be like from the word sukkah. Sukkah is like a covering. It'll cover the kolon and include the shar and contained.
That which he remembers of his portion.
What he's going to be getting, right?
Chayav lahakdim kivenas halev. He's obligated. What is lahakdim?
To preface the kavanas halev, right? He has to preface what he's saying with his concentration in his heart.
Le'elokim kodem sheyasna, to preface the intention of his heart for Hashem before he takes action.
That he needs to have a preparation in his heart, right? In his approach to a Kadosh Baruch Hu before he does it.
Before he does it, before he acts.
Right.
Kedei sheyiyeh shoresh ma'asehu lishma lemitzvos habore, in order that it should be the root of his actions for the name of and for the sake of the commandments of Hashem. Ligadlu ule romamo ule hodos lo ule shivcho al godel tovo sav virov chazdav alav. To magnify and to exalt and to give thanks to him and ulishavcho al godel, and to shavcho. I don't know shavcho.
The main point being made over here is you're not going to be able to have your thoughts aligned with what you're saying unless you put in a certain amount of effort beforehand to make sure that you understand the concepts of what you're praying for, in order that when you do say those words, right, you'll be able to match the words with what you're thinking about. And if not, so that shows that there's a lack of faith in a Kadosh Baruch Hu, a lack of fulfillment of your obligation to daven before Hashem.
V'yagia va al kates gvulei b'techilas ha-maaseh uve'emtsaeso uve'sofo. And it reaches the end. What is Gavule?
That V'yagia el kates gevuleha, that you'll reach the limits of the ends of its limits.
Uh, in the beginning, or maybe ideally, but techilas Hamase, the ideal way for him to act so in the midst of Upasofo, in the middle and in the end. Yirei mehakel.
Mehakel. That's right, Mehakel, right.
And he sees Hashem v'chafetz b'ma sheyagia lirtzono v'yarchik mak tzafo. And he sees from Hashem, and he desires that which he reaches according to his desire. What is V'yarchik?
He'll distance himself mikatzifo, from Hashem's anger. He'll avoid Hashem's anger.
And what is this abbreviation? Kaf Mem Shin?
Kamosha Kasu, or Kamosha Shene'emar, as David Avoshalom said.
As it is said by David alav shalom, Lasos ritzoncha Elokai cheftzasi, to do the will of Hashem. What is this word cheftzasi?
Is my desire.
So what's this anger? What's this anger that he's avoiding?
1 second. That we mentioned before. 1 second. Second. Go to the first paragraph in the second page here.
The first paragraph on the second page.
Mm-hmm.
Keshehit palel hamis palel biloshono. He's praying a prayer with his lips. Vilibo tarod, and his heart is preoccupied. Bizavu las einin he's pala. He's pala.
Right. That when right when he's davening with using his tongue and his heart is busy with things other than with prayer.
Tiyeh tefilaso guf. His prayer is uh, with his body below ruach khalifa, and it's not the spirit on the surface below lave. It's not in his heart.
When he's going to be davening, simply saying the words with his tongue, but his heart's going to be occupied with other things than his prayers. His tefillah is a body without a soul, and it's like a peel without a lave, without the heart. So
Ah,
it's not
a peel, a surface without the heart. Mipnei she gufo nimtza ulevo bal imo es tefilaso. And because that his body is there, uh, but his heart is not with him in his prayer.
right. So one second, I just want to get to that point about you asked about the anger that brought a muscle. A muscle go down to the third line. Mishol ze'oid the Evid. You can make an analogy to this further to a servant.
Sheba Adonenu leves o vitziva ishto ubeno bito likavdo ule asos kol odosav. So there's the word anger. Uh,
Well, he
it,
brings this he brings this muscle that it's a person like the master came to the house of the servant and he was commanding them to take to give him honor and all to take care of his needs and such. And but the Evid himself, the servant himself, went off and just left everyone in the family to take care of it. And so then he came and he found that it wasn't to his liking, so he got angry. Right. So actually, well, it's at 10 o'clock. Okay, we'll go over this paragraph tomorrow, but and then we'll tie it back into what he mentioned there about the anger. Let's uh let's hold it here and take a break,
okay.
and we'll review that last paragraph and this paragraph tomorrow, Mitzvah Shem.
All right. Sounds good.
Good. Thank you, Lou. Very good.
Okay, Shkaya Glue.
Thank you, Baruch Tiyeh.
Okay.
Okay, we're taking a break now?
Yeah, let's take a break now.
Okay.
Good idea.